Matthew chapter number 4, verse number 1. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterwards he was hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, "If you are the Son of God, command that these stones become bread." Beloved, when Jesus was led into the wilderness, the Bible says that he was led by the Spirit of God to be tempted by the devil. Jesus did not go to the wilderness to fast. He was not there for the purposes of fasting. He was there for the purposes of temptation. And turning of the stone into bread was not the first temptation that Jesus faced. His major temptation was the ability to humble himself, to wait for his own creation, something that he made himself, to come in and tempt him. That was his first major temptation. So the Bible says that after 40 days he was hungry, which means that from the first day Jesus was hungry, because obviously after day 1 or 2 or 3 he will start feeling hunger, and his hunger had to persist. He had to maintain his cool. He had to calm down and continue in the hunger position until the temptation of the devil came. So if he was there to be tempted, he could not walk away without facing the temptation. That would be disobedience to the Spirit of God, and it cannot be possible. Though he were a son, Hebrews chapter number 5 verse number 8, yet he learned obedience by the things he suffered. God is not obedient to anybody, because nobody gives God instructions. So he had to learn obedience by the very things he suffered. And what did he suffer? Humiliation, waiting for his own creation to tempt him, waiting for somebody or something that he can handle in a second. And you see, through that scripture, Jesus did not rebuke the devil because he was there to be tempted. And if he was hungry after day 1, that means for 39 days he had to continue in the hunger until the temptations were over. Beloved, can you maintain your cool and wait for your time? Can you continue for 39 more days? Can you continue even though you don't see the answers to your prayers? Can you still love God? Can you still maintain your cool? Can you still maintain the love? Can you still maintain the fellowship with the brethren? Even when you don't see the miracles you are looking for. Yes, you have prayed for a job, you can't see one. You have prayed for marriage, it doesn't look like it's happening. You are looking for children, you have gone from place to place, you have prayed, you have sowed seed, it doesn't look like it is happening. But let me tell you, from Ecclesiastes chapter number 3 verse number 1, Bible says that to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose. So that thing you are looking for, that miracle you are expecting, that miracle you want God to do for you, it is hidden in time. It is time which will reveal what the intent of God was, what the purposes of God was concerning that situation you are praying about. Jesus, the Son of God, Jesus, God in himself, Jesus, by him who all things were created, for whom all things were created, and in him everything is made. He had to wait in humility. He had to wait in hunger. He had to wait in the wilderness to be tempted by the very thing that he can handle. Sometimes it's not that you can't handle it. You may be looking for money. It's not that there's not another shortcut to get money. Yes, you can go and do money ritual and get money. There's a shortcut. But can you wait? Can you wait in the purpose of God? Can you wait your cool? Can you calm down? Can you keep your cool in the purpose of God and wait for your time to come, and wait for the time that has been appointed for you to do well, the time that has been appointed for you to see certain levels of money, certain levels of wealth? Can you wait? Can you wait? Paul says, I have learned therewith to be content with everything that I am in. He says, I have learned how to be abased and how to be abound. He says, when I have more, I know how to behave. When I don't have more, I know how to behave. Can you wait? Can you learn how to keep your cool in the trying times? Can you wait for 39 more days? Can you wait in prayer for 39 more days? Not that Jesus or God is not answering, but that God has answered. But you have to learn Even the Son of God had to learn obedience by waiting, by suffering, by submitting himself to be tempted of the very thing he created. Beloved, wait, for in waiting lies great blessings that God has given you.